Hey, 2018, brand new year. Here's what's up. God's got some stuff for you. More than that, even more. God's got plenty of goodness for you, and it never expires. It never runs out. God is preparing a place for you at His table. He has a feast of awesomeness just for you. He wants to show up in your life every day. He wants to blow your mind with the best things. God is the God of never-ending abundance. God is the God of so much more. God is the God of plenty.
I've been told a lot of my life I'm a girly girl. My best friend in high school, Chelsea was her name, and she was more of a tomboy. And her dad would only call me girly girl because he was just used to his daughter, who's a little bit more of a guy sometimes. So I feel like I always, I played Barbies till I was an inappropriate age. I think I was in high school, and I'm begging my little sister, my baby sister, to play Barbies with me. I love dolls. I love playing house. I loved sappy movies and Disney princesses and all the stereotypical girly things I loved. And so I loved love. I could not wait to get married, and I just dreamed of what my husband would be like. I wanted to have 10 kids by the time I was 21. I wanted to go to high school, college, maybe get married in college, maybe get married right after high school. But that was the goal, the end all be all. And I remember there's a verse in the Bible that talks about the Lord will give you the desires of your heart. And so I would take that verse and I was like, well, God, I desire, to marry this person, and I would be dating someone who I really cared about because I believe God gave me a really deep heart to love, and I would love really hard, and then I would get really hurt because of that. And it would cause me to not trust God at times because I felt like if He really had my heart and God was really protecting me, I never would have even met that person, But really, in hindsight, I made the choices that I made. And I just had a couple really serious relationships that I thought I would marry and be with, and I ended up really heartbroken and really hurt. And I would cry, and I remember I dated a guy for 4 years, and I was sure I was going to marry him. And I was we broke up, and I was so heartbroken. I remember crying in my car and just being why, God? Why did you even let me be in this situation? Why did you even let me give my heart away to someone? I trusted you, God. These are the desires of my heart. I want to be with that person. And then later through, healing and stuff, I realized, that verse actually, there's more to that verse. It's Psalm 37:4, and it actually says, delight in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart. So it's almost I skipped the first part. It was I want the good grades in school, but I don't want to do the homework. Do your homework, and God will give you the desires of your heart. And I wasn't delighting in the Lord. I was delighting in Jen and what Jen wanted. And Jen wants to go to this party. And Jen wants to dress this way. And Jen wants to like this boyfriend and then this boyfriend. And Jen wanted this. And I wasn't delighting in what the Lord wanted for me. And so when I finally just gave that to God, and I finally just said, okay, God, you can have my heart and you can have my future and my future husband. Because this whole time I never didn't want kids. I changed my prayer to the desire of my heart was, Lord, I want a husband that's going to love you first. And I want a husband in a marriage where we can love you and we can have kids and we can raise a family to serve others. And I started changing from I want to be rich, to I want to be able to be generous with my time or my money or whatever. And when I started putting my eyes on God and seeking the Lord, He gave me the desires of my heart. And I got married this year to Johnny, and like he's the handsomest. He's hot. I think he's hot. Funniest. He's so funny that I take for granted how funny he is. Other people aren't as funny as him, and I love it. And I never would have picked him. I never knew. And I didn't get married at 21 when I thought. I got married at 30. And I just realized, like, once I finally surrendered and found delight in the Lord and what God wanted for my life, then things started falling into place. And it's still not easy. I still have pain from the past. I still have things that I deal with. But I'm dealing with it with my husband who loves the Lord and who puts God first. And so as I don't know, it's been crazy because I just remember like looking back to so much heartache and just being so disappointed in situations that I put myself in and mistakes that I made and regrets. But somehow God redeemed all of that and has given me a really amazing husband. And I know I'm going to have an awesome future.